Hello. Today we are doing something a bit different than what I've done in past streams. We are shiny hunting. So I have not shiny hunted in a good while. But yeah, hopefully I still remember how to do everything. Yeah, I see that. I think it's fixed itself. For whatever reason, it just lagged when I swapped scenes, but it looks like it's good now. So, yeah. So yeah, anyway, the Pokemon we're going for first is Ice Cube. The way I chose this was just pure random. There was no thought process at all in this. So I kind of hope Ice Cube's in the game. How do you open decks? Oh, there we go. E for... Where would I find Ice Cube? Assume closer to the end in the decks. If it's in the game, right? Ah, there it is. The dumb bird. I assume Ice Cube's just not in Violet. Let's see here. Trade from Violet. The game's lying to me. Alright, yeah. How do you maneuver in this game? Map, there we go. Because according to the map, it's supposed to be up here. So you know, we'll just go up there, check if I see an Ice Cube. If I see an Ice Cube, it clearly is in the game. It's clearly in the game. Oh. And I gotta say, of course, I do not remember all the sandwich recipes in my head, because it's been a while since I played. I don't even remember the buttons anymore. Jesus. There we go. Picnic. I should save before I try and make a sandwich. Because, don't want to waste my Herba Mysticus, if I recall correctly. It's been so painful watching me press all these buttons if you want to play the game more frequent than I am. Now, let's see. Recipe. Sparkling? Was that sandwiches? Make a sandwich. Ice Cube is an ice type, right? I'm not stupid for thinking Ice Cube is ice type. Okay, it's only ice type. Okay. Now, I know I had this in someone's chat here. There we go. There we go. Ah. Use one serving of each. Where is 1 cucumber, 1 pickle, 3 cloth sticks. Thank God it's not egg. Egg is kinda hard. Then Herba Mystica. Sweet sour does not work. Alright, so let's just do spicy sweet. Sure. Then this doesn't matter. Now, I absolutely hate this minigame. Like, I wish there was a drop shadow, but there's just not. Luckily, we don't need a top run on, because so we don't do that. Thank you, Game Freak, for not making a top run a requirement. I forgot you had to press A. Sounds like, damn, the slow screen's taking a while. Yeah, I have not thought about who the next shiny will be if I happen to get an ice cube fast. I also hope that the pink will be easy to spot. Because it would be kind of awkward if it's very hard to spot and it's just easy to spot in the home image. But yeah, I also forgot that this area sucks to be in. And with that, I mean it just drops frames like crazy. See, I'll try to move as far away as possible from it, just to see if maybe it'll get better over here. But I really hope the next Pokemon game doesn't have performance issues. I hope they're taking their time with this one. Or next one. You know, let it cook a bit more than this one did. Because I really like Pokemon games. But goddamn, they make it hard to like them. Hi Jeffrey, happy Wednesday to you too. Oh, well shit. That was a bit too fast. Quick, someone come up with a nice type to go for next. Where's a repeat ball? Timer. Repeat ball, there we go. Shit! All ice types. Scarlet. Violet. Alright, it's a total. Let's just... Where do you get that one again? It's a total. Then we also just gotta save an image real quick and change this. Image, the total. There we go. Because the total was just up on top of the mountain, I think. Guess we got Ice Cube way too fast. Oh, I could fly here as well. That's great. Now the thing is, I don't fully remember where to get the total. I just assume it's on top of the mountain somewhere. Well, here are some. It's of course not alone here, but at least we know we're getting on the right track. I also have no clue what these look like shiny. So that's why I don't want to go for them. I want to go for someone that's a bit more clearly visible. Yeah, I guess we'll just go up the mountain and see if we find it. Until we find like a spot where a lot of them spawn. Because to me they seem like they just spawn in like bulks. Hi Shiny Ducky. You don't happen to know a spot where you can like solo farm the turtles? I got the previous shiny a bit too fast. I was not prepared. I barely had time to figure it all out. Cause like what I can figure out from just walking up the snowy mountain is that's a total spawning like bulks of 5, it seems like. Haven't really found a spot where only they spawn here. I don't know, there's no way I got another shiny. That was too fast. The dogs. I didn't look. I'm gonna be honest, I just straight up didn't look. Cool, Frigibax. Already have that one shiny. Now, if I was a toddle, where would I want to spawn alone? But yeah, I also wouldn't mind a shiny Snorant. Shiny Snorant looks great. A shiny Snover on the other hand, I think I have like 2. So I don't really want another one. Also, I'd love if it wasn't a snowstorm in the game right now. That would be very cool. Well, technically it would be the opposite of very cool, I guess, but like... I'm fairly certain I have to look into these guys' eyes to see if they're shiny or not. But I'm not completely sure. Oh. World is glitching out. Yeah, man, if I manage to catch both shinies I have on the what's it called? The thumbnail? That'd be great, because I never had a shiny Charizard. I have no idea what shiniest gnome looks like, so I'm gonna just have to do this. But it seems like I found more Satodals on the back of the mountain. So I'm gonna maneuver back there because it just seemed like more of them spawned there. Might just be that there were more spawn areas for them there. But obviously, even though I'm hunting for one, I'm still gonna look at everything else just in case. Because you never know. Well, and back down the mountain we go then, I guess. I guess this will be the path we take. But yeah, so the reason I decided I want to do shiny hunting is just because I'm doing a lot of just Mario Kart lately, and I never intended to become a Mario Kart channel. I want to become a Nintendo channel. Ooh. I do wonder how many frames I'm walking at right now. Because it's not 30. So I'm just gonna do this just in case. Alright, we good. We know that's not a shiny now. Because if it was a shiny, you couldn't kill it like that. But if I've gone past a shiny Capchu, that's a shame. I wasn't going to see it anyway because I'm not paying attention to Capchu. Alright, still nothing. Ah, so this doesn't desmod, it's just another province. Providence. Word. Damn, he mad. That guy there was mad dogging me. Man, I don't like Snovers. Well, I like a bomber snow, but like, I just don't like seeing Snovers in the shadow. I always think it's just a shiny. And these guys. One day I'll shiny hunt them. I'm not going to be having the greatest of time shiny hunting them. Any totals? Nope. But yeah, so the plan right now is just to go for Settle until like the sandwich runs out. Then we're moving towards Charmander then. And if we get that one, well, she RNG calculator is then. But Cubchoo is just a lighter blue, right? That is not going to be fun. Try to tell if it's a shiny or not. Alright, a classic. That's not a shiny. But yeah, Delbert wouldn't be a happy camper if we got that shiny as well, because I've recently gotten one. So how long left on my sandwich? Because there was a way to tell, right? Switch view. Ah, there we go. 12 more minutes. So, 50 more minutes with the frame drops. Yeah, I didn't check, but I just assume Setotl is an ice type. What I mean I didn't check? I literally looked up a list of ice types. And it told me it was an ice type. If it wasn't an ice type, I'd be scammed. Alright, then we're going back up. But Glaceon, I just gotta be sure. Because if I wouldn't mind shiny Glaceon. You can barely tell it's a shiny, but it's one of the evolutions, so I really like it. I just hope none of those were shiny. I'm not gonna bother stopping there to have a longer look. And I'm fairly confident none of those were shiny either. How do you do the what stuff? It's not pink, so it's not a shiny. Where is... That's a lot of mounts, but none of them are the one I'm looking for. Ah, the last legendary, like... Is that the one that made them dance like a chicken? Because if I recall correctly, I don't think I ever finished that. Because, well, you can't shiny hunt it, so I didn't really have too much interest in it. Because I'm not a competitive player, so this wasn't like something I care about getting, if that makes sense. I say, ooh. I think... Nah, it's been a while since I started it. You have to go to DLC 1 first. And go to one of the shop stands there. I might be wrong about that one. Like in the first city you meet the two rivals. Oh shit, a shiny! Not the one I'm looking for, but hey, we'll take it. I love Snorrid shiny. This is great. Not the shiny I looked for, but a really good one at least. Say at least 2 shinies from the single sandwich. Peaches? I'm gonna be honest, don't really remember. Like, I barely played the DLCs. I played through them. Didn't pay too much attention to names of things. Then I started shiny hunting again. Because that's what I enjoy the most about Pokemon, it's just shiny hunting. Story in games, I've been always like, yeah, whatever. I thought I had a different eye color. I was like, oh. But damn, shines are so easy to get now compared to before. I remember spending like an entire afternoon and not getting one and be like, well, better luck next time. And honestly, I do kind of miss that, but at the same time, it's nice just getting shinies fast. Not having to spend like hours upon hours just not doing anything productive, just sitting there, hoping you get it. That is after what I'm doing currently in my Heart Gold cartridge. Because there I am doing like a shiny lot just on my own whenever I'm sitting there watching something. And currently I've gotten my shiny starter and shiny Hoppip, so going great. Out of every Pokemon I could have gotten shiny in that area, I got the one I want the least. Like as an example, I could have gotten shiny Bellsprout, shiny Mareep. Who else was there? Literally anyone else that doesn't just know Splash in the beginning. Because, well, only having Splash definitely makes the game harder. And it doesn't exactly have the best stats in the world either. So, unfortunate. Now where? Three more minutes, alright. These have been some long minutes, I gotta say. But that's just how it goes when it's built on internal clock time. And with frame dropping, that's going to count slower. Which, by the way, I don't mind. That's perfectly fine by me. Because that just means that 30 minutes is more. Oh, okay, I thought it was like a different Pokemon. I was like, huh? Well, time to just pay careful attention to every ice type then, because not like I have a lot of time left anyway. Fairly certain that's just normal Glaceon. One minute, come on. Shinies a total, be kind. To be fair, I've already gotten an extra shiny that I didn't expect in the sandwich, but would be cool with a third shiny in the sandwich. To be fair, I might have walked past one of these shiny ones, but like, come on, they're kind of hard to see. I think at least they were hard to see. I might be remembering wrong. Same with Cubchoo. I think that one's also hard to spot if it's shiny or not. Alright, shiny charm is over. And none of these look shiny to me. So with that, we are going to next DLC then. Our next Pokemon. I just gotta get some images real quick. There we go. There we go. Then we just swap out some images. Because as I said, I'm only going for the shiny total because I don't have anything else to go for when I already have a sandwich activated. There we go. There we go. Just had to mute my mic for a moment because someone outside decided, hey, let's just start going rum. Savannah biome. Does it say where in the Savannah biome they spawn? No, it does not. Charmander spawn area. Scarlet Violet. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Savannah Rest Area 1. Okay, so we go there then. Just a moment. My dog is freaking out. chaos. Hi, oi, oi, oi. Yeah? Hey. Oh. My dog got a bit attention sick. Alexa. There you go. Anyway. I'm a bit scared rolling over her tail now, not gonna lie. Because she managed to lay down exactly where my wheels are. That's terrifying. Yeah, no, we're gonna save now. Then do a picnic. Ah, she moved. Nice. I know what I can do for her. You lost the rainbow. Never mind, she did not want my attention anymore, I guess. Dog is confusing. Pokemon? Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon. And I'm gonna make a delicious looking sandwich. With cucumber, pickles, 3 servings of red pepper, and some spicy and bitter herbs. Yummy. Is it worth it? You see, that's a tough question. I like Pokemon, but I like it to shiny hunt. If you play for the story or, you know, post game or whatever, and just like good games, no. Because like there are some areas that really make me question why this game costs as much as it does. Well, it's gotten slightly better. But it's still not great. Because, well... Anyway. That's a great looking sandwich. But like, I just really like Pokemon games because I like collecting. So shiny hunting is just like collecting, but extra. Now, trying to actually figure out where does Charmander spawn here. I found out. It's here. Now I just gotta look for a yellow one of these. Yeah, like Violet. I mean, the story of Violet is supposedly pretty good. But like the gameplay of Scarlet and Violet, oh. I like being here. It's a shadow here. I can see easier here. Still nothing. But yeah, I do think though the game itself is an improvement on a shield. But like that didn't take much. However, the game has way worse performance issues than Sword and Shield had. No Charmander, that's shiny. I may just hate it more than the average, because in terms of shiny hunting, there were no good way of doing it. Or at least until DLC 2, then we got like at least the max rate adventures. Even that isn't like perfect, but it was something. Yeah, especially with how confusing all the information was about Sword and Shield in the beginning. Because there was just a good mix of confusion and confusing information on how the shiny chances actually worked in that game. It's another Pokemon Legends game. This one's set in Unova, like Generation 6, also known as the X and Y games. So, I assume it's going to be about the Great War they talked about in X and Y, or whatever it was, that led to the Destruction Machine that killed a lot of Pokemon. I at least assume that's what like Legends will be about in Unova, or is Unova 5? Kalos, it's Kalos, my bad. Because I can't imagine what other story they would do for it. I assume we'll get to know more about like the tall guy that just kind of shows up a couple of times throughout the game. Alright, so not here. But yeah, since that is what I'm expecting of like the story, I assume it will have nothing to do about that at all. But it'll still be a part of Kalos. I didn't pay attention, I just rode into them. You know, so no, Scarlet Violet has spoiled me in Shinies when it's gone 6 minutes. I'm like wondering why the Shiny sandwich hasn't worked yet. I do have to say that I did enjoy the multiplayer aspect more of Sword and Shield. That was great. Actually having something to do when playing together besides from just battling each other. While battling together? Great idea. Then this game was like, yeah, you can be in the same world, but that's like, that's it. Doesn't really do anything for the game except for like, yeah, you're there, you're together. You will, in terms of more gameplay interaction, you can complete global missions, I guess, specifically for DLC 2. And those missions are like, visit X area, take selfie together, beat X amount of Pokemon by walking around, walk so far. Basically what I'm saying is they were missing out on what they could actually do with the multiplayer. But that is what I expected when I first saw it. I was like, it's going to be very hollow and not have much gameplay function. But I'm happy I don't have to breed for the shiny starters anymore. Because that process is ass. Like, by far the best thing about the DLC is just being able to catch all the starters. Oh! And there it is! Nice! Great success. Now who to next? That's like... I don't really know who to go for next now. Starter Pokemon, Torchic, sure. Violet. Torchic location, Indigo Disc. It appears in a cave. That's not very helpful. But I think I know what cave they're talking about. Chimchars are here. Cool. Guess I'll walk along here and see if I see a shiny Chimchar then. If I just see a shiny Scorbunny, I'll be a bit sad because I already have it. But I won't say no to it. But now, where is that cave? Is it this cave? No, it's not this cave. I didn't want to interact with this. But here we are. Bro. I just said I don't want to interact with this. Because I'm fairly certain the cave is around here somewhere. It must be this cave, right? Is it not? Or is it just because there's too many Pokemon outside here that they can't spawn? There we go. Found a spot. Gonna look here. I don't know if this is how it works, if they spawn behind me now. Am I in the right cave? Oh wait, they're more up here. I'm not in the right cave then. That's terrifying. I've gotten 3. I've gotten the 2 you can see under at the bottom there, and Charmander. But I just haven't gotten to swap it out because, you know, limited time with the sandwiches. So I kind of just went like, next shiny. Who next? Is this the cave? Ah, there's Torchics. So yeah, I've kind of already gotten all the ones I had from my YouTube thumbnail, which is kind of awkward. Alright, then I can probably use Picnic here. Do I have a Pokemon on me that can easily just beat this? I swapped to this like it's going to matter with the typing. I have no clue what typing this is. I just want to get rid of it because it was kind of bright. And cluttering the screen. God damn, a lot of Torchic spawn in the background of me just starting the fight. But I really like that move. That move looks really cool. But no shiny Torchic, so I wonder, are we able to start a picnic in this cave? Is it because the ceiling's too small, or... Ah, there we go. Nice. I actually got room for it. Then we can go here in the corner. Torchic. Violet. Cerebi. Save image. There we go. It'll be very awkward if I turn around and just see it there. There we go. Alright, so 12 minutes of doing this on repeat, I guess. Trying to find the sweet spot to have the picnic. So I just can't do it close to an edge, it seems like. Does not like to be edged. Noted. And we again just do a little bit of twirls. Then when we turn around, there's going to be like a bunch of Torchics. There's one. Maybe I'm standing too close. Maybe it has to be like here. Huh? Alright, well, more is spawning. Then we just don't look. They're shy. They don't like to look when they don't like it when you look. So now when we turn around, there's a lot more of them. But none of them are shiny again. Yeah, I don't know if it is actually like that if you can't look or not. No, it seems like I can look. Okay, well. Then we just sit like this a bit. So anywho, how's your guys been? How have you guys been? Word hard. But I also don't really know who the next Pokemon I'm going to hunt is. As well. I kinda thought this around like the old shiny hunting timers. Where like you were lucky if you got the shiny during like 3 to 4 hours. I forgot how easy Scarlet and Violet is. Not that I mind it being easy, it's just kinda made the planning here a bit awkward. So hey, if you guys have any suggestions for who to shiny on next, I'm down to hear it. I'm all ears. What? Let me pack up and go. I assume that's like the max amount I can spawn. At least seems to be like that. That this is about how many torches can we get. But I have like an idea for what to stream next on Friday. I'm thinking it's either going to be Smash, or I'm going to do like the best kart racer you've never heard of. And then it's going to be Crash Team Racing, because like I've gotten a craving for playing through that game again. Just like playing through the story. And really not for any particular reason besides the fact that I think the game is really good. Like there probably wouldn't be any like online races, because well, the online in that game is kind of dead. But I'll probably just play through the story mode. Don't know how long that takes. Probably only like a couple of hours. Which is perfect for like the live stream size. Please, Torchic, be shiny. There's only 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, I walked too far up. What do you mean there's not much space here? I've gone like this every other time, hello? Okay. Sure, I am confused. But we'll take it. Then we just chill here and wait a bit again. No shiny, then we do this. It's also insane I've used 2 sandwiches, which are supposed to be like half an hour each. I am almost streamed for 1.5 hours. So, good to see that frame rate still not fixed the drop or the FPS issues. So, I last longer. Still no shiny. Only 2 minutes left, which means it's probably like, what, 1 more reset? Maybe 2 if I'm lucky, if they spawn fast enough? Yeah, I probably will get in 1 more refresh. Then it's to figure out who I'm actually going for next. Because as I said, kinda got this a bit too fast, didn't expect it. Kinda expect to have to go for Charmander on 1 or 2 sandwiches. So now I'm just on Chimchar with, no Chimchar, Torchic. Which I don't really care for this shiny that much. Like, I'll eventually have to get it because I want to get a shiny living dex. But like, it's not gonna happen today. Any Torchics? Nope. There's plenty of Torchics, I guess, but no shiny Torchics. Then we get like a couple more Torchics here to spawn. And then sandwiches up. Any shiny Torchic here? No. Well, who to go for next then? Because like, I'm open for suggestions. Let's at least sort them out in the correct boxes. Not legendaries. the shines I've gotten to now. Ah, okay, never mind. They are already automatically sorted. Nice. I'm very happy about this. That means I can finally get my shiny Charm. No Charizard. Never had that. So, RNG. Oh, well, first, how many Pokemons are there? 1025. RNG. $1,025. Obviously can't be 25 or 1025 because some of them are legendaries. Pokemon 694. Who is that? Is Helioptile even in the game? I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's only in Sword and Shield, I think. Yep. Alright, well, that one doesn't work because it's not in the game. Oh, it's 968. Earthworm, I like that. I like that. Earthworm. Alright, so we can remove this one because we didn't get it. Then we just add Earthworm. It is a bit funny looking though, just looking at it like that. And that is a what? Pure ground type? It's a steel type. Okay. So what other steel types are there in all steel types? Violet. I guess we could go for Kufant? Yeah, I guess Kufant if... Oh no, Skarmory. Ooh, I like Skarmory. Yeah, if we get Kufant, no, Earthworm will go for Skarmory next. Okay, so then we just go back here. Then we gotta actually go to where Earthworm spawns, whatever that is. I'm fairly certain I assume it spawns around where you bought it, right? Like as a Titan. That makes sense in my head. So looking at it, it spawns also in the desert, and usually I just have an easier time finding the shinies or finding Pokemon in the desert because the desert is so big and open. Then we can do another save because we've now gotten Charmander. Now what's the steel type? Because I don't think I've ever made a steel type sandwich. Hamburgers. Ah, okay, that's probably easy, I would assume. Just like, yeah, they are massive. But at the same time, you can't stack them. And since you don't have to do a top bun, yummy! Another delicious sandwich. Okay. Then, I haven't really made up my mind yet how or what. Or not made up my mind, figured out completely where Skarmory spawned. I think I remember, like, for when this one is caught. But yeah, also, this worm is probably going to be easy to at least spot, I assume, because it's a blue worm. I also completely forgot about the frame drops in the desert when it's windy. That's painful. I am going back here where there were no wind. And, or well, the wind isn't the issue, it's just the frame drops from the sandstorm that's the issue. There we go. On the not so bright side, there seems to be more steel types here. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'll accidentally get another river room. But I just can't be in the desert. The frame drops were too bad. Firestone, well that's neat. But there's like... I might have to go back to the desert. There doesn't seem to be many earthworms here that spawn. Because of all the Kufans here. Unless the earthworm just primarily spawns in like these areas. Oh, hi there, one guy. Yeah, may go back to the desert. I'm probably going back to the desert. Just gonna do one more swoop around. Yeah, I barely see any earthworms, so back to desert we go. It's a bit unfortunate, but it was just more earthworms there, so. So I'll just deal with the frame drops. Hey, then the sandwich will last longer, copium. So I don't remember, was there always like sandstorm here? Or was it just certain days they had sandstorm? Because this area does not have sandstorm. Winning. We are staying around here. I found Masked Albert. Cool. That really isn't why I'm here. Me not being able to resist picking up stuff when I see them on the ground. Well, I just have to pick them up. Alright, so do not go over there. There are more steel types there. I want the blue worm. Give the blue worm. Where's my worm? Well, looking how I only have caught currently a Charmander, but none of the other two I assume. And actually, I do have Trico on Sapphire. Huh. So I guess I would have Shiny Sceptile, because that's the one I went for first. I still haven't gotten myself a Shiny Froakie, I think. Unless I've just completely forgotten about it. Because yeah, I've shiny it for a good while, and I have like 3 shinies on the original Sapphire still. I have to get over to my modern games. But like, that's a lot of effort. Especially because I would need to find someone that has Pocket Transfer or whatever it's called, the thing that you need to get games from DS to 3DS. Or not games, the thing you need to get Pokemon from DS to 3DS. Because I have Pokemon Bank on my 3DS, I have, or 2DS. I have Pokemon Home, obviously, because there's too many Shinies. Good afternoon, Jeffrey. Hello, TV man. Now, where is my Earthworm? Oh, so yeah, if anybody knows where to get like HD GIF versions of all the different Pokemon sprites, I'd be all ears. I tried to look at like the project whatever Pokemon sites. They weren't exactly HD when you downloaded them. And they were also missing Gen 9 from what I could tell. I am not the biggest fan of running into earthworms. Because I feel like I just randomly hit them when they're like 10 miles away. Okay, just saw the word glitching out a bit. Nothing in common with this game. You know, that's just a Pokemon we all know and love. Like, every time I see the blue arms like a beta, thinking, oh, there's the blue, there's the shiny. I am all up, like, for suggestions. Like, I've currently just done an RNG to pick whoever I go for next, because I am going in for a shiny living dex after all. So it's more like I have to get one of everyone eventually anyway. So, you know, if you have some in mind that you specifically want me to hunt, I don't mind going for it. Because it's not like I'm going for Earthworm because it's like my favorite Pokemon in the world. But I didn't mind when this was picked either. It was like, oh yes, Earthworm. I like the blue shinies. So yeah, like the only thing is that if it's not a steel type, I'd have to go for another steel type just shortly after, just until like the sandwich is gone. Then I could go for whoever you actually want me to go for. Because, you know, don't want to waste the Herba Mysticas, because they aren't that fun to get. Technically, the first shiny I ever got was an accident. Or ever met was an accident. I didn't get it because I didn't realize what the shiny was. Because I was too young. That is all the way back in Diamond and Pearl, like the originals, not the remakes. Then, but yeah, there's obviously also a lot of accidental shinies in just Pokemon Legends. Because, well, they make the noises just like, oh, a shiny spawned. And I feel like that's how I at least got most of my shinies in that game. There were, of course, shinies I specifically went for myself, but most of the ones I got was just like, oh, okay, another shiny for me. And I think in this game I've gotten 3 accidental shiny. Oh, well, actually, I got a lot of I got 2 accidental Poplios as well. Because I was just looking for whatever one of the starters spawned, because I was doing all of it without the guide, so I was looking for where certain starters spawn. I just happened to find 2 shiny Poplios while doing so. Heh. And like 2 shiny starters by accident. I love that. Because if it wasn't for this game, getting shiny Poplios, oh, frame drops. Shiny Poplios, or shiny starters in general, weren't fun. Because I did not enjoy the process of getting shiny eggs. Okay. Sure, another earthworm for me. I know there are people that like the Masuda method, but I'm not one of them. I still think the most fun method they had was the dex snapping in Auros. Definitely my favorite shiny hunting method. Wasn't my favorite shiny hunting method getting legendaries in that game, but I really enjoy the process of getting all the other Pokemon. But shiny legends, there's only been 2 ways of getting them, right? It's been soft setting and the raid adventures in not Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield. Which is like the best thing about those games. Hands down. It's not even close what the second best feature in that game is. It's just that. So most of my shinies in that game, for example, come from the raid adventures because god damn, it was not fun to do it any other way in that game, because if I recall correctly, there was only one way of buffing the wild encounters that was killing a lot of the wild encounters of that same type. And even then, it was only the sparkling version of them on ground, or on the overworld, that had an enhanced chance of being shiny. And besides from that, it was eggs. That was it. So in the game, I got myself a shiny Mimikyu by eggs, a shiny Rookidee, and then I never want to do another shiny from that game, besides from the max trades. The max trades are adventures, not the max trades. The max trades himself also wasn't that fun. You basically had to manipulate and use like RNG manipulators to figure out when a shiny would appear. And then I don't feel like I've worked for the shiny, so I don't really like those RNG manipulators. For me. I see why other people use them. If you just care about the collection of getting them all and not like the reward of looking for them, like you do you if you care about that. I don't judge you for doing that. It's definitely a smarter way of finding all the shinies. Like people judge me probably for not using the correctly colored ball for when I catch my shinies. I just catch it with whatever ball I want. Because for me, the process of finding the shiny is what I care about. I don't really care about what ball it is in. But goddamn, where is the shiny earthworm? Again, this game has spoiled me. Almost used a sandwich. Or been like 20 minutes without the shiny. I start asking where the shiny at. Back in the days, like, ah yes, we got a shiny in 2 hours. That's good time. But like, the main reason for this is primarily that you get so many more encounters so much faster than you used to do back in the day. I also wish the sandstorm didn't start going again. I was doing perfectly fine without it. Now, where would I be if I was a shiny earthworm? Me just checking, since I'm already close here, that none of those became shiny. You know, gotta make sure just in case. Alright, so we have apparently walked to an edge. That was not on purpose. I also just now remembered I can fly. I got so confused what that was, because I forgot there's other Pokemon that can also fly. Does it just not... Okay, no, there's a Donphan. I was gonna ask, does it just not spawn any Pokemon in, like, this area? Because that's where you met the Titan? Now, one earthworm, please. Like, the reason we obviously save them before we start hunting, or before we make the sandwich, is so we can just save scum if we don't get it. Hey, we still have like a third of the sandwich left, so there's still a lot of time before we have to do that. But still no shiny though. Any of you guys want to be blue? Blue worm? Anyone? Anyone want to be a blue worm? Any takers? No blue worm. But it looks like the best strat might be to just stand still for a bit and just look around. Because there's so much that just spawn around you. I might be wrong on that though, but your channel there. Any blue worms? Nope. No blue worms. I imagine the blue worm. I almost got very happy. But there was no blue worm for me. Starting to get slightly anxious. It's been a while since I've had a sandwich, not give me a single shiny. What's going on? Do I actually gotta do the home button? Dun dun dun. Ah, that's a weird Pokemon. That's just a young goose there for no reason. Don't know why he was chilling there, but he was chilling. One young goose. With like a billion earthworms. But none of them are shiny. Any shinies? Any? Place blocks? No shiny for me. Any blue worm. It would be very cool. And make me a very happy guy. Also, I'm thinking of starting up a Discord just so I can like have an easier time just announcing if I won't be able to stream. Because like saying it on stream that I'm not going to be able to stream on a certain day. Only like so many people will hear it. Plus that way I can have a schedule, people will know what I'll stream. Oh well, to be fair, I do have a schedule now, but like I can have like a schedule with info, not just like, yeah, I'll stream on those days. Two and a half minutes. Would be pretty cool if a shiny appeared in the last minute. I do like seeing the earthworms occasionally just spawning on ground before they clip back on the ground. Maybe it's one that doesn't like the BLJs in this game. Maybe that's why. What I gotta do now to get an earthworm. Did it work? No. Cool. I do wish that when you catch or caught earthworm, you could get one of that really big one. Like the Titan one, because I thought that one was cool. And I'd like if earthworm was that big too. Normally. Are they meant to be like that? I assume so, because they all are kind of like that. It just like looked funny. But yeah, I just realized I don't need to check when the sandwich runs out. Because suddenly there will just be a lot more Pokemon than just earthworms here, so I'll know when the sandwich is over. Like now, I assume it's over, yeah. I was gonna say, that's a weird steel type. Because it isn't. I was so confused what this was. I was like, huh? I just forgot Capsicid is a Pokemon. I really hope I remember to save after I got the last shiny. But I'll see that when I see where I start now. Oh. Alright, then it's just... There we go. But good to say that I did remember to do the thing. I've already forgotten though what the sandwich things were. Was it hamburger? Yeah, hamburger. Maybe just didn't like the spicy bit, or maybe they're more like the salty spicy kind of guy. Alright, and then it's just pickles again. Because you know, yummy sandwich. The herb and mystical just looks so nasty on the sandwiches. I gotta say it. They could have made them slightly more appealing. Like maybe had like them as sprinkled on at the end. Not just have blue and patches that kind of look like mold. Now, will we get an earthworm during this sandwich? That would be pretty cool. It would also be pretty cool without the sandstorm. I gotta say, it was very bold of them to add a sandstorm into this game. When it already runs at like... not the steady 30 FPS. Any blue worms? Any takers? The Anaconda is not the type of worm I was looking for. Just for funsies, I'm just gonna check here. That'd be pretty funny just seeing a random shiny Tinkaton. Or Bronzor. Of course, that's not what I want, but like, it'd be funny. Anyway. Back to looking for a blue worm. I'd also be very happy if the sandstorm would stop soon. None of those are blue, none of those are blue. Still looks very scuffed, the Hippowdon in the ground. Any shiny earthworms? I feel like I'm going insane now after I've gone an entire sandwich without the shiny. Because like that is just very rare for this game. Alright, then we go to the next hilltop. We chill there for a bit. Oh, sandstorm stopped. Nice. No shiny here. Next hilltop we go. I was like, oh, that's a shiny. Because it was not a red worm. But it was just Hippowdon again. I see no worm. Yeah, maybe it's just hiding on top of the mountain. If it can't even spawn here on top of the mountain. I don't think it can spawn on top of the mountain. That is so weird that you can just stand still, hover then go forward. By just pressing A button. Then we chill here for a bit. I thought that was a blue worm. Fuck this guy. Fuck you for being in a kinda... No, not kinda, it's just blue. I was so happy, I was like, oh yes. The hunt is complete. But no, it was just a guy in denim. Starting to go insane. Yeah, I just made shiny hunting for Zoomers. Because now we want instant gratification all the time. A gratification. Instant dopamine hit. So seeing the shiny just as fast every time is probably their way of doing it. But now, I would very much appreciate a blue worm. And I would also very much appreciate that this sandstorm was gone. I am losing my mind. But that may just be because it's very fun to see in the sandstorm. Every time I stop and go back, just note, it's because I think I saw a shiny. I have actually started to lose my mind. I thought this would have been an easier hunt than all the other ones, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just be able to see easy in the desert. I really forgot about the sandstorm. Like, ooh, we are zooming. Again, very brave of Game Freak, putting a sandstorm in this game. Especially because they must have been aware that the game didn't run well, right? It's not like they made the game and then ported to Switch the day off and it's like, yep, we're not going to playtest this at all. But that's what happens when they have to meet deadlines. Hopefully the next one is better. Performance-wise. Gameplay-wise, I think this was pretty good. Like, if it had run better, it'd probably be one of the better Pokemon games they've ever made. If it just didn't run like ass. Because Pokemon-wise, this is one of the stronger generations, in my opinion, at least. There's a lot of Pokemon I just really enjoy the design of. There's also some forgettable ones, but every region has some forgettable ones. Then there's Gen 2 with primarily forgettable ones, but we don't speak of Gen 2. Yeah, sometimes I go quiet just because I'm like focusing on looking at them. Wow, I found a mass outbreak of Delibird. Cool. I also don't think I was close to that guy. I'ma be honest. Now, what's the aggro range on these guys? Like, it's so long. I do hope that YouTube streams eventually can make them more interactive for the viewer. Like having more rewards and stuff. Not that I know what rewards I could have for Pokemon, but like... For example, for when I do Mario Kart, I know exactly what I can have rewards for. I thought I saw a blue worm. I was very happy. Every time I see a color that's not red, I'm like, oh, there it is. Also, is it RNG how long the wind lasts? Because I feel like it's been going on the entire timer this time. Meanwhile, last time, at least I had better breaks. I did not control the weather, but thank you. Thank you for listening and stopping the sandstorm. See guys, complaining works. If you complain, you always get what you want. Now, if I just complain more, then I obviously will get the blue worm soon. Oh! I was kind of joking, but sick! But finally, we got the blue worm. It only took 45 minutes this time. Longest hunt of the stream. But we got the blue worm. Look at this dude. To be honest, it probably took more than 45 minutes with, you know, frame drops. Then, if I recall correctly, Skarmory spawned on top of the mountain there. Yeah, I just gotta check that it's his source that spawn aren't shiny, because that would have been funny. Oh. I don't know why I suddenly just messed up the flying, but I did, I guess. Yeah, I can see source spawn here. Now I just gotta find, not Scizor, Skarmory. Skarmory Cerebi. Save image. There we go. Then we go back to looking. Oh, this guy also spawns here. Cool. That's a happy little accident. I wouldn't mind getting that shiny as well. But it's not like I'm actively going for that one. It's more of a, yeah, if I get that, I won't complain. How long do I have left though? 10 minutes. Alright. That's not too bad. I don't really know what Shieldon looks like shiny though. So I guess I should just look that up real quick so I don't accidentally miss it. But I assume it's semi-easy to spot, right? Okay. I'm gonna have to do a double take. Because it's not impossible to see. It's just not easy to see. If you get me. They added Alamomola. Okay. No, I completed a dex for this area, I think. But I still completely forgot that Alamomola was in the game again. Like, they gotta be one of the most forgettable water types. Yeah, I'm gonna reset it just in case this area is too big or too small to like walk around. I do think it's big enough, but it's like a just in case thing. Don't want to accidentally bike around checking the same mounts over and over again. I'm glad we got the earthworm, so at least they didn't spend... I wouldn't spend an hour just not getting it. But yeah, I think they will be maybe not super easy to see about all of these shinies. Well, I know Scissor will be super easy to see if it's shiny, but the other ones aren't super easy to see. They're easy, but not super easy. Not like the blue worm. Yeah, I just assume there's no spot to like easily check every Skarmory. Or just Skarmories. Alright, 5 more minutes. Not that I'm overly stressed, as I've gotten 4 shinies in the stream. That's pretty decent. Did not mean to throw Ogerpon out. This seems to be like the biggest hub of where they spawn. So I'm gonna just do the picnic reset here. Maybe not on the rock, but like... Why is it so hard to press the right button sometimes? Normal looking Skarmories. I don't know how to explain what Skarmory looks like. It's like, I guess, rust. Or golden, I don't know. But why am I trying to explain when I have the picture under me? Three minutes left. I do think it would be easier to spot if it was like daytime or something. But oh well. But yeah, when the sandwich runs out, I'm also going to end stream then. I like how they were just like surprised. Oh! Is that it? Let's go! Actually got it! I was not sure. I was like, oh, wait. Accident. Oh! But yeah, that is way harder to spot than I thought it would be. I hope it does no explosion, but it can't learn that, right? I'm fairly confident it can't learn that. Okay, come on, crit throw. Let's go. Oh, nice. I didn't actually expect to get it in the last minute. Hey, big win. Because now the timer is up as well, right? It's soon up, so like... do a quick sweep. There you go. But, damn! We did actually end up getting a Skarmory as well. Yeah, that's a great haul of just 5 shinies in 2.5 hours? Ish. 4 sandwiches, 3 that's actually used. 5 shinies. Not the greatest of rates in the world, but like... now I fill up 2 pages of shinies at least. Now I gotta make shiny box 3. Neat. I gotta save. And with that, I'm also gonna end stream. So hope you guys had a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.